Hey, what's up guys, Totallydubbed here, and today I'm doing a video review on the GGMM E5 wireless speaker. Now this speaker can be found for £120 on Amazon.co.uk. Now the reason why you might be wondering why is it so expensive is because it comes with Bluetooth, it has AirPlay, Alexa built in, and has Wi-Fi capabilities as well, so you can have a multi-room setup via the GGMM app, which you can download on iOS or Android. So if you're looking for a Wi-Fi plus Bluetooth speaker, it can be found for £120 on Amazon.co.uk. The Bluetooth only version can be found for £85. On Amazon USA, prices are a lot more reasonable. It's $130 for the combination of both, and $100 if you do not want Wi-Fi or Alexa built in. So the version I've got in front of me is the more expensive variant, which has Wi-Fi and Alexa, and I'll get into that in just a bit. Now first of all, what you get in the box. You've got a power connector, which is used to charge the actual device itself. It's got a built-in battery inside, which is great because you can take it on the go, you can take it in the garden or whatnot. However, if you want to charge it, you have to use its own charger over here. I did also notice that when it was connected, its drivers just felt a little bit more at ease in terms of delivering higher power. By higher power, I mean they were able to deliver a slightly louder sound and a little bit clearer sound, as in the drivers had less work to do in order to draw power from the built-in battery because it was connected to the wall. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, pop it down in the comments below in terms of asking me questions. Now, you also get this little strap, which is beautiful in my opinion. It allows you to carry it around. In terms of size-wise, it does look like a woman's handbag, really. It can be found in white and black again, but it is perfect because that is the type of style that I would personally like in order to take it around to a nice little garden party or something like that, or you want to put it in a living room. It looks really nice and quite stylish, and I can see both men and women liking the style and design of it. It's a really nice a strap as well, so no complaints there. Now in terms of the speaker itself, it's got a front grille which protects its speakers. It's got four 5-watt speakers, 5-watt drivers inside, which constitute up to 20 watts of total power. At the top, you've got a power on and off button. You've got a battery LED indicator. You've got favorite button, which is useful for radio stations. So when you're streaming some music through the app, the GGMM E series app, then you can favorite stations straight from the speaker itself, which is very useful. You've got play, pause, next, volume up and down, bass and treble knobs, which are very useful. As you can see, these are the settings that I've put it at. And then you've got a mode switch, which allows you to switch between Wi-Fi, Bluetooth and auxiliary 3.5mm. And then you've got Alexa button. Now the Alexa button works flawlessly, and I'll just talk to that right now. So Alexa, what is the weather in London?
In London, United Kingdom, it's 73 degrees with clear skies and sun. Tonight, you can look for showers, with a low of 58 degrees.
So yeah, that's Alexa. Now Alexa will have all sort of capabilities. You can even order pizza. You will need to download the app first of all, and then once you've done that, you will need to update its firmware. To update its firmware, you'll have to go to settings, and via settings go on version and make sure you update to the newest version. The reason why is because without the latest firmware installed on the actual speaker itself and on your app, then you will not get Alexa's function. So I should bear that in mind, because a lot of people might be wondering that when they get it, because you won't see the Amazon Alexa option over here. Once you get Amazon Alexa, go in and sign into your Amazon account, and then you'll have to give it access to your Amazon account, so you can even order pizza if you so wish. So there we go, that is the Amazon Alexa function. Now around the back of the speaker, you've got a USB output. A USB output means that you can charge your smartphone or any other USB compatible device. It's got a 1A5V output. It's got a auxiliary input as well, 3.5mm jack, and you've got the connector over here for the wall socket that is included. So that's pretty much a little overview of the speaker itself. And now, how does it actually work? Now first of all, I tested it in Bluetooth mode. Now Bluetooth, it's got Bluetooth 4.0, and I walked around 10 meters through walls and I didn't have any problems. Once I started going over 10 meters, I started having a little bit of breakage, so just expect about 10 meters through walls, which is perfectly acceptable. Unfortunately, nowhere could I find on the speaker's Amazon page that there's aptX codec. Unfortunately, it hasn't got aptX codec, which is slightly a shame given the fact that the speaker is £120 or even £85 for a Bluetooth-only version. I would expect aptX codec to be included. If you're not sure what aptX is, aptX allows you a higher end codec to be streamed over a Bluetooth with a compatible device, and therefore you get CD quality over Bluetooth rather than a lower bitrate and a lower quality stream. Now, in terms of the actual speaker's other functions, it's got about 15 hours of quoted playback time. Now, I haven't been able to really test that. Even if I wanted to test it for 15 hours, it'd be very hard to actually test, but it's quoted to about 15 hours, so it gives you a bit of a rough idea of how long you'd expect to be using the speaker on the go when you're moving about. And other than that, there's not really much else in terms of the extra features. I would say AirPlay, according to Amazon's web page, you'll need iOS 7 or later, or Mac OS X, and for DLNA you'll need Android 4.0 or higher, so do bear that in mind if you want to use those functions itself. Now, what about other things? First of all, the app. How does it work in terms of Wi-Fi mode? Now, in terms of its Wi-Fi mode, I had no problems. Pairing it was a little bit of a pain, but once you get used to it, it's very easy to quickly pair and use the app. I had no sort of problems there. Now, once you've done that, you'll see like a device specification list over here, which you can add extra devices. You can, I think, connect up to 10 compatible devices on there, so compatible GGMM E series speakers, and you can customize left channel, right, or stereo very easily, and you can adjust the volume via the app. As you can see, the app is a little bit slow in terms of responding with the speaker itself. It's not as good, let's say, as a Sonos speaker out there, but nevertheless, the app does work. Now, in terms of going to your music, I did again also find it to be quite slow. If I click here and go into phone, now the music is on my SD card, and my SD card is a Class 10 U3 or U1 micro SD card. It takes a long time before it registers it. I don't have this problem with Power Amp, for example, or any other application which uses Wi-Fi, so it does take a long time before it processes all your songs. I've got about 1,000 odd songs, so it really shouldn't be taking this long. So it's something that I didn't notice, is more of a criticism of the app rather than the speaker itself. However, once you do get your music, you'll be able to play through anything, and via the included player, you can go on shuffle, repeat, and just click through. So here we go. Let me just go on here, and I'm going to play 2007 Wrap Up by Skills.
One is no walk in the park. Let me take it from the top. Damn, where should I start? Well, drama got rated, other DJs got sense, and the mixtape game ain't been the same. Sure, Lorian, Akon got the boot from Verizon.
So the app works, there we go, in terms of playing music. You can quickly shuffle across different songs as well. And here we go, shuffle, and there we go.
Parking tickets and no charges. Fuck nigga, you fucked over your fuck.
Now, in terms of the overall quality, in terms of the overall sound quality of the actual speaker itself, I was actually relatively impressed. It gets very loud and it doesn't really distort all that much at the really top end. I do notice that if you do turn it up at the maximum volume, you do hear a little bit of distortion, which does affect the sound quality. If you just turn it down one notch, then you're absolutely fine. In terms of overall sound quality, the bass does really hit. It's got a great mid-bass slam. Its sub-bass does extend, although it is cut off at the lower end of the scale, which, to be quite honest, is expected for a speaker of, well, its size, to be quite honest with you. Its mids are actually relatively forward. I didn't expect too much recessed sound. They are a little bit pushed back due to the mid-bass slam, but nevertheless the mids do come out quite well, and you won't have any problems listening to vocal songs, as you heard like Kendrick Lamar right there, and you've got, okay, Daft Punk, but that's not really in terms of vocals, but vocals do come out quite good. Audiobooks work really well, and as you heard with the Alexa button, you'll be able to hear good feedback through the speaker as well. The highs do roll off at the top end, however it's a very slight roll off, and there's a nice sparkle at the top end as well. So overall, in terms of sound quality, it does produce a very nice sound throughout the frequencies. Its soundstage is not too closed. I would have liked it to be a little bit more open given the size of the speaker. As you can see my hand over here, I would have expected just a little bit more wider soundstage. It sounds almost like a UE Wonderboom, which is a little bit closed in terms of its sounds due to its size. So it just would like a little bit better sound there and a little bit better instrument separation. But overall, sound quality is quite good. So there we go, guys, that is the speaker. In all honesty, it's a good speaker. It's slightly expensive, but given the fact it's competitors, I think it's pretty much worth it for what you'd expect. It is a good speaker, it looks nice, it has multiple different functionalities, and it works flawlessly. So there we go, guys, I would recommend it. I'd give it a 4 out of 5 if I had to on Amazon, and that is my honest opinion. Alright guys, I've been totally dubbed. Take care, and bye-bye.